Hello everybody, Nova's Ace here, and like we went over in the last video, I wanted to do something to where I showed off every character from this game, Overwatch, and told you what they can do and how they work it. Now, little heads up, I did not warn you guys in the last video, I am not a pro or expert at Overwatch. I just enjoy playing the game casually with friends and other people from around the world. So if you do have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments below. And last time we worked on Moira, the scientist or geneticist with a mind for destruction. So, to keep up the trend of our healers, the next one I want to go over is Ana, Bae herself. Now, okay, so Moira was pretty great. Her biotic orbs, her healing in general, and everything that goes along with her. But I've got to say, one of my favorite healers out in this Overwatch and how the game works has to be Ana. She can shoot from a sniper rifle that can damage your enemies, but also can heal your foes. Okay, let's try to get into view of one of these boys. Shoot them, they're healed. It doesn't do as much healing as you'd expect, but from the recent buffs that came out, it does really help out the character, and she is an excellent thing to have on your team. Not all the time, in certain maps she doesn't work the greatest that I've seen, but I've got to say one of my favorite things about her has to be how she treats other players. Her and Reinhardt have a pretty good ship, and I really like it. It's freaking adorable. Old people meet old people, that's what I like. That just sounded really creepy. But here we go, let's get on to her abilities. So, as you can see here, her biotic rifle, long-range rifle that heals allies and damages enemies. Hold to zoom. Now this is all done on the PlayStation, so I'm sorry if you'd like to see the computer version, but I will hopefully be getting one, well, the computer version eventually, but you know how that works. Her ultimate is Nano Boost, increases an ally's damage while reducing damage taken. We'll explain more of that later. Sleeping Dart. Fires a dart that puts an enemy to sleep. That one's pretty useful, I would say I've used it a lot. Throwing a grenade that heals and increases allies while damaging and preventing healing on enemies. So let's show these off. This is Sleeping Dart.
Lights out.
Like it said, puts out the enemy in a sleep form, and you could just either damage them, or if they're close enough to death, whack them a little and get that sweet kill. Now, I wouldn't expect you to run right up to a bot during a match and go like this, over and over, because they will eventually kill you in a regular match. Other players will, so, like, don't do that. The next one we're going to go over is this one. The little heal ball. You remember this. We explained this one, right? Okay, like it just did, it heals everyone in the vicinity of its explosive radius. Very tiny, but it does do a lot of healing. I've had a pinch where I've had to use this immediately in order to keep myself alive, and other players, especially during the Frankenstein or Dr. Junkenstein matches that happened during the Halloween session. Now, use it, throw, you damage the enemy to where they were asleep and couldn't dodge, and now they can't heal for a select amount of time. It does get pretty sweet when you're just using it in matches. Make sure to always have aim and precision though, don't just randomly throw these out, because you can always still miss and it will suck. Okay, now here's one of my favorites. You can boost your enemies, Nano Boost.
Get in there.
They get a blue haze around them and they start firing more damage, but they can also gain more while they take less damage. See how this one's dying faster? That's one way this can help. It kind of just helps your partners. It doesn't really boost you at all, but it is something that you want. See, I just failed that horribly, but that was to show off that from a long range, you do have to aim specific like this. You can't throw that out, but if you throw too far, it won't affect them, and if you throw too close, well, it probably will only affect you.
Nap time.
Pretty cool to see that, though. Like, your enemy's just asleep on the floor with nothing else to do. They're dead.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Okay, so I've showed off all the features. Now I want to show you, do I have it? No. I don't have the pixelated version, sadly, but this is freaking adorable. Anyone ever get this? Freaking like it, because it is flippin' adorable. I love this so much. Ugh, adorable baby, adorable Ana. Okay, so now it's the time of the video where I share some stories that I've had with this character.
This is going to hurt.
I want you to understand though, guys, please do note that Ana is not one of the best healers. She is getting better as the buffs work. because Mercy got that major debuff and started losing rapidly. But as well as some other healers do work better in situations. You could want Moira to take out a whole fleet of enemies, but at the same time you could want to have a certain other person, such as Mercy or Zenyatta, to do some background healing while also doing a little bit of damage. It really just depends on your playstyle and how you're feeling. Now, one experience I've had with this character, and the only nitpick I really had with it, with Ana, was that her character, she seems more like she wouldn't want to be in, like, how do I explain this? I enjoyed her character as a whole. Let's just put it that way. From her nano boost to her sleep darts, they are all amazing features for her to have. I just find it more interesting to play as someone as Mercy, to where you're rapidly healing someone and you can also pull out that sick pistol. For this, I do find that the poison effect kind of thing, when you shoot something, how it does take down a clump of their health is pretty cool, but it does make a tough situation when you can't make headshots with her, because that's just how her bullets work. They shoot, they take a little bit of damage off, and they move on. That was my only problem. I really wanted to see if I could snipe with her, and yeah. But other than that, I really gotta say, I love her character overall, how her whole backstory works. Farah, why did I say Freeha? But you know, she's just a well-rounded character. And sometimes, even if you need, just drop that healing orb next to a few people, and you've got a good solid team that stays up and ready for a fight. Now, for my kind of outro kind of thing, I wanted to say I am sorry that these videos didn't come out sooner, but like, this is just going to be a long stream of Overwatch characters, and I think we're just going to do the healers first. This will be the final week, I guess. This and into part of next week will be healers week, and then right after them it's going to be defensive, then DPS, and then tanks. That's kind of how we want to put it. It might not stay like that for a while. I might have to change it up just so we aren't like spamming the tanks over and over again that I haven't played, because me ain't a tank player, boy. We like to stay on the defensive and keep the game open. Like, I'm not really either a healer or a tank player, but sometimes you just gotta switch it up. So I would like to say thank you all for watching, and if you do have any fun experiences, please comment down below what you like and what you dislike about her. Yeah, the next video should be coming out shortly or tomorrow. It really just depends on what's going on. And again, about the mishap that happened, I don't know when I release this video. I think it'll be today, the day I'm recording, but I don't really know. It's either going to be that, or I'm going to have to upload on a different schedule until I can get all suited in. But yeah, so be expecting another video coming out on another healer soon. And remember guys, don't fall asleep while playing Overwatch. Okay, bye guys.